Holiday Swap is an okay film. The characters are not necessarily the most interesting. It's not the most festive film, but it's not too bad. There's a nice amount of suspense. This was released in 2022. It's directed by Shefter Bishop and is written by Isabel Dréan based on the story by Melissa Hill. And we have a cast including Alex Paxton-Beesley as Ali. And Ali is going home for the holidays, and unfortunately at the airport she accidentally gets somebody else's suitcase, so presumably somebody has hers. And the film is basically her trying to figure out whose suitcase it is, and I was curious to see where they were going with this, and I will say I didn't predict what was going to happen, so I do like that it's not completely predictable. There's a nice bit of suspense there, and then once we do find out a little bit more, there is still some ongoing suspense because not everything has been revealed, and I rather enjoyed that. So it's generally a well-written, interesting story. The characters, as I said, are maybe not the most likeable. I don't think Ali is the most likeable protagonist, but I wouldn't say I disliked her. I just never really emotionally connected with her. I never really cared about her too much, but she's fine, and the performances in general are really good. The Christmas aspect is not the strongest, and I guess by that I mean it's not a sickly sweet Christmas film, and I do prefer sickly sweet Christmas films. I don't think there's such a thing as too much Christmas, but if you prefer films that are maybe a little bit more subtle and not as overabundant with tinsel, then it might be one that actually you think is more preferable to your tastes. But that being said, I didn't mind it too much, so I'm happy to recommend it. It's not a film I'd watch a second time, but in general I'd say the narrative was well handled, the characters are fine, even though I didn't particularly love any of them. Good performances, music's good, camera work good, absolutely no problems there. So in general, I'd say The Holiday Swap is not a bad film, and if you're looking for something that's got a little bit of suspense, some decent performances, and a little bit of a holiday feel to it, then it might be a film that's worth watching.